If you're thinking about making the move to Tulsa, Oklahoma, specifically Midtown Tulsa, then you're going to want to stay and watch this video. In today's video, I am going to show you the historic Maple Ridge neighborhood, which is fantastic, absolutely amazing. And we are showcasing a house that is completely stunning. This week is the Parade of Homes week, and so I have been at this house right here on Hazel, and it's a new construction home. And if you look around the neighborhood, most of these houses are, around 100 years old, a little less, but the builder bought the house next door and there was an empty lot, split the lot, and built this stunning house that I'm going to take you through. You're going to get a chance to talk to the builder. Kathy and I are going to show you around. You are going to love it. And let me tell you, Maple Ridge is amazing. If you're a local, and if you're watching this YouTube video, you're probably not a local, but when you think about Midtown, one of the neighborhoods that you definitely think about is Maple Ridge. And it's a historic neighborhood. It's absolutely beautiful. It's so funny being in the house all week. I have met every single neighbor, and Midtown, it's hard to put into words and explain, but it's a totally different vibe. So if you're out in our suburbs in Tulsa, in Broken Arrow and Jinx and Bixby, you're gonna have these new construction neighborhoods that are, pretty massive. You get everything new. It's pretty beautiful. I mean, completely beautiful. I love our surrounding suburbs. They have so much to offer. But there's some people who are Midtown people, and Midtown is a completely different vibe. You are close to, I just had brunch at Wild Fork, 5 minutes away from Utica Square. You're close to Cherry Street, you're close to downtown, you're close to everything. So Midtown just has this vibe. You're gonna be paying more per square foot. The houses are all older, a lot have been remodeled, but they're completely breathtaking, stunning. I'm telling you, every time I have left the house, I've been in such a good mood. It's just a great vibe. And, the neighbors are really nice, this neighborhood. They're getting ready to have, their 4th of July celebration. They do a parade, where the kids get on bikes and decorate their bikes. For Memorial Day, they did a 5K, and those funds went to their local VFW. So many things happen in this neighborhood. Stay until the end, I'll show you footage, but definitely Maple Ridge is one of the most highly desired neighborhoods in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and in Midtown. And I can't wait to show you this house. And if this is your first time to our channel, I'm Sabrina Shaw. I'm a local real estate agent here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and I make these videos for you so that if you're thinking about making that move to Tulsa, Oklahoma, you'll reach out to me so myself or someone on my team can show you around town and help you make that seamless move to Tulsa, Oklahoma. Doesn't matter if you're moving in 9 days, 90 days, 9 months, it's never too early and it's never too late to give us a call. Let's go talk to Kathy and Gant and check out this amazing house. So we're here at this absolutely jaw-dropping, stunning house with one of my favorite builders, Gant Hinkle with True North. And tell us a little bit about your inspiration for this house.
Yeah, so inspiration-wise, I actually live on this street. I grew up one street over, and this is kind of in a historical neighborhood called Maple Ridge in Tulsa. So for me, I wanted to obviously do something new that's updated, that has, a great floor plan, a lot of technology features, but also that was appropriate for the neighborhood and would fit in and not stand out like a sore thumb.
So when you say appropriate for the neighborhood, tell me a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so this neighborhood, you've got homes that were built the 1900s, so early on from a lot of, some of the oil tycoons back in the day. So there's a lot of really cool architectural features, a lot of details in these houses that you may not have in standard new builds nowadays. So we incorporated a lot of that, and then also try to incorporate, some of the warmer tones and warmth that you would have in some of those older homes that you may not be, getting in today's new builds.
And, Kathy, I know with her and I here, so many of the people coming through have, said that when they come in, how warm it is, how, homey it feels. So it's still this grand home, like when you walk through it, you're just going to love everything about it, but it feels definitely homey. So everything that you guys did here was spectacular. Let's talk about Maple Ridge a little bit. So how long have you lived here in the neighborhood?
So I actually built my own house about 2.5 years ago. So I've been in Maple Ridge. And then I grew up, 18 years in the neighborhood when I was younger, and then went off to college.
So I'm trying to get across from people. So most of the people that watch this channel are relocation buyers. So they're not from the Tulsa area. So what would your spin be on Midtown? Like what attracts people to Midtown in your opinion? Like why are you still here and why'd you build here?
So there's a bunch of different reasons. For one, you're within walking or biking distance to the Gathering Place, which is one of the top public parks in America. It's been rated that a few years in a row. The walkability of the neighborhood is just amazing. Like I was mentioning before, you have great architecture here. So you can walk around the neighborhood. You can see a lot of cool houses, a lot of cool features. Another thing, there's a lot of, I guess it's kind of an eclectic neighborhood. You have older people that may have been here for 30, 40, 50 years. And then you also have people that are younger, raising families here. So it's a really good environment. And then something that's really important to my family, we like to eat. So you have some of Tulsa's best restaurants. Tulsa does have a really good food scene. And one of the positives about Tulsa, some of the suburbs, you will have some of those kind of national chains, but really kind of in this area, you get a lot of unique stuff that you're not going to have anywhere else.
What are some of your favorite restaurants here in Tulsa?
So for steak, for like a good time, if you're going to celebrate something, Bull in the Alley is downtown. It has a really cool speakeasy vibe. There's a door in an alley, and if you really weren't looking for it, you would have no clue it was there. For Italian, we like Prossimo, which is over on Cherry Street. Great Italian food. Those are probably our top two.
Okay, and you have young kids, so tell me about your favorite things that you like to do with your kids.
Yeah, so I have a 4-year-old, a 2-year-old, and a 6-month-old. So every Saturday and Sunday morning, the 4-year-old and the 2-year-old pop in a double bob. The 6-month-old gets in a stroller. We walk around the neighborhood for about 45 minutes. So that's something fun. A lot of mornings I'll get the guys, I'll put them in the back of the bike, and we'll go bike over to the Gathering Place, play for a couple hours, get lunch, and come home.
Okay, cool. Okay, and so, in Midtown Tulsa, there's Tulsa Public Schools, but a lot of people that live in Midtown are going to send their kids to a private school. So tell me about what you're going to do. Have you guys thought about that for your kids?
Yeah, we've considered both options. There's some really good public schools around here. I personally went to private school in Tulsa, and so that's most likely where I'll send my kids. I had a great experience with that from preschool up through high school. So for me, that's a really good opportunity. But there's plenty of other options if you wanted to go the public school route.
So what school did you graduate from?
So I went up through, preschool through 8th grade. I went to Montecino, and I went to Bishop Kelly.
Okay. So now you guys have been in business for 6 years. And actually I met your dad, and he told me that he used to bring you to all the open houses around the neighborhood because he loved the architecture. So he had you just going through the houses, from a very young age. And so that just stuck with you.
It has. So my dad, he had originally, in college, he was considering architecture. He ended up doing dentistry instead. He did kind of instill, an interest or a passion for architecture for us from a young age. We did do a few kind of remodels with our parents growing up, just a little bit of, help. But it's always been something that's really interested me. I went a completely different career path up until about 8 or 9 years ago, and then jumped into real estate. It's been very fulfilling.
And you guys don't just build in Midtown. You have houses in Broken Arrow, in Jinx, you guys building Owasso. Yeah, so as far as in price ranges, you guys have the luxury downsizing in the mid-5s, and then you're all the way at the biggest multi-million-dollar home builder in Tulsa, right?
Yeah, for the most part. There's people that do some customs. I think in terms of volume, we're probably one of the biggest home builders in Tulsa for kind of across what you're talking about, where you have a 55 and older community, a downsizing community. But we'll do anything from 1,750 square feet up to 7,000, 8,000. It really just depends on the client. But we have the bandwidth to do either or something in between.
Okay. Well, this house is amazing. I'm going to let you and Kathy walk through it. What is your favorite, as far as your absolute favorite feature of this house? What would it be?
There's a ton of stuff. With me having young kids, it's a big deal for me to be able to just go outside with my kids and hop in the pool. I just finished my personal pool about 2 months ago, and I think my kids have been in there every day since it was finished. So for me, having an outdoor space for the family to go and hang out, I like to grill, so that's a big deal. The outdoor space is just unparalleled here. So it's a good place to spend time with family and just enjoy time together.
Okay, awesome.
All right, I'm Kathy Dimmick, and I'm here with Gant Hinkle, and I have been hosting this open house all week, and it has been absolutely phenomenal. People are absolutely blown away. This house is stunning, and I would love for you to walk me through this house and show all of the people the wonderful features that you've got going on. How about we start in the office?
Okay.
Does that work?
Yeah.
Perfect. So what I love about what you did in here was converting it to a bedroom with a true closet that is actually a storm shelter.
Yep.
So a storm shelter that actually has shelves and places to hang things. It's really a wonderful feature.
Yep.
Okay, we're not going there because we're still doing an open house. We're going to go to the master this way.
And we just opened and it's starting to fill up.
So it's a little busy. So this beautiful master with a beautiful view. It feels like you live in a resort. So tell me about what your favorite things are in here, Gant.
So obviously you've got this slider, quad slider over here. You get a ton of light coming into the bedroom. You have the view of the pool, which is obviously beautiful. Another feature, I'm not going to use it, but this whole house is equipped with something called Josh AI, which is a pretty cool automation system where you speak directly to it and tell it what to do. So there are shades up there. I'm not going to use it, but if I spoke to Josh and told him to drop them, he will drop those shades down 100%. So it's a cool feature, but obviously the view here is spectacular.
And this bathroom, oh my goodness. The features in here are stunning. Look at these tall mirrors. Look at the LED vanity mirror here. That's just a touch for different coolness of light. That's so beautiful. And the freestanding tub, this gorgeous walk-in shower. And I'm telling everybody what I love about this house. Tell me about this bathroom, Gant.
Yeah, so like we're talking about, a lot of nice features in here. You've got some of the warmer tones of the wood. It's not a stark white color, so you feel a lot of warmth in here, a lot of homeliness. You wouldn't know this, but the tile floor is heated. So
I know it because my feet are warm right now because there's no shoes allowed in the open house.
Except for me. Oops. Sorry. But yeah, so it's really cool. That's a really neat feature that you can do. You can set it on a timer or schedule. So if you're getting up at 6 in the morning, every morning, it can be warm on your feet. That's really nice in the winter because it does get very cold in Tulsa. But yeah, I just say the warmth in here. Cool things like the LED feature for vanity makeup. You do have in here a spot for a hair dryer, outlet plug down there, hair roller, stuff like that. But
love. And this is a beautiful feature too, coming into the master closet. You go right from the laundry room into the master closet into the master bedroom. Look at this with the built-ins, with the place to hang your winter clothes, with the shelving, the floor space. Oh,
yeah.
This is do you guys have closet designers, or is this just part of your deal?
No, we always do this on site with our trim guy. We walk through. If there's a client involved, we'll walk in there, design it with them on site. If not, if it's a spec home, we do the same process just with our trim guy. But it's all custom built on site. Cabinets come from our cabinet maker, but anything else you see in here is custom.
Excellent.
But yeah, I really try to maximize the space. wherever we can for third row hanging, you'll have, a pull down for your out of season clothes, but just try to give you as much space as possible. We went with a really nice high-end carpet in here. It's very soft, feels great.
It does, especially when you're not wearing shoes.
I know, I should probably take my shoes off.
And this goes right into this beautiful laundry room that has a sink, a desk, so much space in here. Cabinets, shelving, it's just fabulous.
Yeah, we would like to have a nice flow. A lot of people in their primary, they want to be able to access the laundry right from their closet, so it makes things really convenient to be able to have this flow of things. We do have a cabinet behind the door. There should be a plug in there for a Dyson, but it's essentially a mop closet that is just functional. So we try to think of everything beforehand and try to incorporate it.
That's the feedback that I've gotten in this house, is that you guys have thought of everything, and I concur. Everything. We've got a lot more house to look at, so let's get going. So this is the office. Beautiful big windows. This is the storm shelter I was telling you about, that actually is a closet as well, with a full bath. And if you want to go in there, full bathroom with beautiful walk-in shower. Stunning. All right.
So something cool about this room and about the front door, we have these custom arched iron doors. So we have a manufacturer in Tulsa that makes these. This is a double door. They both function. Just on the outside of this little porch area, they're going to put some stools over there and a chair, put a nice little sitting area just outside of the study.
And it is beautiful from every window in this house.
Yep.
Absolutely beautiful from every window.
You have wallpaper on the ceiling, which is a nice feature. Kind of incorporated some modern Mediterranean feel, also some kind of Southwestern inspiration.
It's really stunning. So another feature that I absolutely love about this house is that the stairway is hidden.
Yep.
And it's almost 5,400 square feet of pure awesomeness.
Yep.
And when you're down here in the first level, you don't even know what you're about to walk into.
Yep.
And it is phenomenal. So let's go. So up here we have a stunning game room with a full wet bar. Tell us about this space, Gant.
Yeah, so obviously whenever the homeowners move in, which will be next week, have a big couch arrangement here. You have a TV on the wall. You got a big fan.
Isn't that fan stunning? Look at that.
It moves a lot of air.
How many inches is that fan?
So it's 7 feet wide.
7 feet wide.
Yep,
it looks
inches.
7 feet wide.
It's big. It's big. And then, so they've got a younger daughter, so her friends can come up here. They'll put some bar stools up here. You have a beverage fridge, a sink, some storage. So a really good spot just for, kids and family to hang out.
So let's go into one of my favorite rooms of the house, and the general consensus of opinion, it's lots of people's favorite rooms.
Yeah.
And I'll let Gant tell you all about the wonderful features in here, but it's pretty obvious. So this is the media room, and it is huge and soundproofed, and I could just live in here forever.
I will tell you right now, the staging is a little bit underwhelming. It will be staged appropriately very soon, but yeah, big projector. You got these really cool diagonal LED lights on both sides. This room is also under the same AI system, so you can talk to it, tell it what to do. I could give it a little ride, see if it works.
Yes, please. I talked to Josh this morning
Okay.
to get on Netflix, so he's working today.
Hey Josh, play The Greatest Showman in the upstairs theater room. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, they're putting.
Oh, wow.
You guys can come in still. You can come in.
Dun, dun, dun.
Hey Josh, turn up the volume 50%.
How big is this screen, Gant?
That's a good question.
Big, large.
It's a big one, yeah. Yeah, you can't feel it, but the room's shaking slightly.
Yes, I can feel the walls shaking. All right. Move. All right. I'm actually glad that you underwhelmingly staged this because I think people would have come in here and fallen asleep.
How are you?
Good.
I think they would have come in there and
You know? I don't know. I'm sorry.
Oh, you should know this.
I do. I know. You would think I would know that. I can find out if you want me to.
probably I'm going to say 200 inches. So this is one of the bedrooms upstairs. Look at the beautiful wallpaper, a beautiful blue color. Tell me about all of these selections in here.
Yeah, so this is the daughter's room. They wanted it to be a little bit different. Custom selected the wallpaper, so we have an accent wall here. Bedroom, or the bed is going to go on this wall. Has a TV set up here. Plenty of room around here if she wants to set up a desk or something for homework. But yeah, you've got 2 full walls with windows. Get a ton of natural light in here. She probably has one of the best views in the house, other than the primary downstairs that's looking out at the pool.
What I love about this house is that while there are homes all around you, you don't feel like you're living in a fishbowl. The way you laid it out and just the way everything's situated, it's still very, very private.
That was a big thing for the buyers of this house. They wanted to feel the privacy. Downstairs, outside, we went with an 8-foot tall fence, so that really helps provide some privacy from the neighbors. And also we greenscaped it with trees, so that helped out a lot as well. So big walk-in closet. So this is also, you know, an ensuite for the bedroom, also accessible from the game room. Really beautiful tile in here. The homeowners are jokingly saying that it's nicer than their bathroom, but I disagree. But
all right, let's look at this chandelier.
yeah, so you have
That is
2-story entry here. You can see the chandelier from outside through that linear window. Also, you can see it from downstairs from the first floor.
Let's go up into this raised bedroom up here. I love this view too, Gant. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Beautiful
I
view
think
here.
they're all pretty gorgeous.
Yeah, so this is Hazel Boulevard over here. It's a wide street in Maple Ridge, but you have a really cool island over here. It's a little park. They have one of those little book stands you can go and you can borrow a book, and also you can lend a book, which is a neat thing here. But yeah, you get a lot of natural light in pretty much every room. Big windows and yeah, just something like to incorporate.
The layout of this house capitalizes on everything that's fabulous about this lot.
Yep.
It truly, as I think you said, this was a very coveted lot.
It was
in Maple Ridge.
It was
in Midtown in general. I would assume.
Now, as far as Midtown goes, you think Maple Ridge is probably the most known neighborhood in Midtown. I mean, there's Forest Hills. But when you think of Midtown, I think most people think of Maple Ridge.
Maybe. I mean, there's a lot of great neighborhoods in here, but it is one of the top neighborhoods, and obviously we've kind of spoken about a lot of reasons for that. But it's a great place to have a family. It's a great place to grow old, but obviously it's near and dear to my heart for some of the stuff we talked about previously. So friends of mine in the neighborhood kind of opened their eyes to opportunities where you can build a custom house, you can build a new house, and you can still be in Maple Ridge. You don't have to build, in one of the suburbs. It's still an opportunity here in the middle of Tulsa.
All right. And we're coming to some of my favorite. It's all my favorite, but I love this wing of the house. It has a gym, a bedroom, its own laundry room, and a great Jack and Jill bathroom. Are you putting laundry rooms in second floors typically?
We do that a lot if we know that there's a child or a teenager that's going to be on the second floor.
Yeah.
It's pretty common for some of our builds.
Awesome. And look at this. So tell me about the special features in this gym.
So the buyers are actually reoccurring customers of ours, and they came along in the middle of the build And a big thing for them was having this gym. This is technically a bedroom, but they wanted to have a gym up here. And like you were demonstrating, they did not want to feel
I knew.
any deflection, any movement. So we pretty much just, doubled up on some of the structural elements here, did some cross bracing. And I mean, it's very
so solid.
It's very solid.
You can run on a treadmill up here, and I bet you can't hear it downstairs. This is fabulous. I love all the mirrors, the TV, and it's got a full walk-in closet.
Yep, it's got storage there for all of your workout supplies.
Fantastic. Why don't we go through this bathroom? Tell me, this is the first time I've ever seen a shower like this. So I'd love for you to tell me about this shower.
Yeah, so Jack and Jill right here, or Pullman, on their last house, they requested the same thing. They wanted to have a door so you could take a shower. It'll keep a little bit, of excess water inside. But yeah, this was just a special request from the client.
It's really nice, and it's so much prettier than a shower curtain.
It is a lot prettier.
Fabulous. And one more bedroom to go down here. Got another nice walk-in closet, and then another fully private, beautiful view, nice big bedroom.
Yeah. So really, when we design our houses, we like to make sure that essentially every bedroom can have a king bed with side tables. That's a big thing for us. So
nice.
We like to make sure we're designing appropriate sizes for that for anyone that has guests coming in town.
And when you're going through and you're doing all of these custom things, do you, like you said these people bought it at what stage?
This was just a little bit after the frame stage.
Okay, so they were able to pick all of their finishes. And do you select where outlets go and things like that, or do you give the clients the freedom to do whatever it is that they want to do?
Yeah, so I mean, on this house, they did have the option to customize things. At that point in time, we had already gone through and made all of our selections. We had already selected paint colors, plumbing, lighting fixtures, countertops, cabinet material. Essentially, all the decisions had already been made. They came along. We gave the opportunity to change them, but almost 95% of the stuff they liked and they approved. So we, kind of went the same direction we were already going, which was great. Things like lighting outlets, we do walkthroughs with our clients and the electrician. So we go room by room. A big thing for me is if you have the bed on this wall, I want to have an outlet here. I want to have an outlet here. I get a little bit anal about how far they are off the wall. So that's just my personal problem. But, we kind of make sure that things are done right. We like to put, TV drops and outlets up high for people to come mount TVs later on across from the bed. So a lot of that stuff is just pretty standard practice for us, but it's just stuff we incorporate.
That's awesome. Well, it's a true testament to True North, who you guys are, what you build, to have somebody who just built a couple of years ago say, I want a new one.
No, we were happy to work with them.
I want this, and then they trusted you with all of the selections because they knew who you were.
Yep.
And that's just, it really is a true testament to who True North is, who all of the builders, True North, Abbey Homes, and Cobblestone Homes, and this group of builders just, I would venture to say the top builders in Tulsa.
Oh, thank you.
So we are standing in this fabulous kitchen, and it is a focal point of this home. This is a beautiful refrigerator.
Let's hear the angels.
Gee, the angels always sing when I open this thing. It is GE monogram, so it's a top of the line professional equipment, side by side, built-in refrigerator. Tell me about these countertops. I get more compliments on these countertops than I've ever gotten ever.
Yeah, they're beautiful. They are quartz countertops, which is great. So they're super durable. They do have the look of a quartzite, which is great, but the durability of it being a quartz, so it's a man-made product. Something really neat the clients wanted in particular were these charging stations. So there's two features. One, you can plug stuff into the sides. Another one is you can just put your phone on here and it'll naturally, automatically charge it, which my phone's really low for just being 127, which is not a good sign. But we have these on both sides. You can do the pop-ups or you can set things on there. You know, some people may not know about Tulsa, but there's a very big Art Deco influence. So we had a few things like this fixture that we incorporated over the island, which is a really, really cool lighting fixture. On the sink, you've got a faucet here. This is actually a tap faucet, so you can tap on, tap off. Here you have Culligan, so you have, this may not actually be turned on at the moment, but this will be purified water. We used Create Good Sinks here, which is a really good sink brand. They don't have the lip here around the disposal, which is nice. You don't get all that gunk buildup that you get with other brands. Really cool GE Monogram Pro range.
Something that I really love about the design and just the attention to detail in this kitchen is that all the handles and the fixtures are brushed gold, yet your appliances are stainless, and a lot of times that'll clash, but you chose a range that actually has brushed gold and stainless. So the two just play off, and the color combination of these cabinets with the natural wood of the island, it just plays so well together.
Yeah, try to keep everything really cohesive. So yeah, we got hardware matching as well with the appliances. And then also we have a really cool, nice paint color on our cabinets. And that's kind of why we did this panel ready fridge over here where, you know, if you're not looking for it, you may kind of miss that you have a big fridge freezer in
so
the
many
kitchen.
times I walk into homes that have these and I know that is a fridge. I did not know this was a fridge. It's cool. Done so well.
Yeah.
All right, and the butler's pantry, because everybody needs a beautiful butler's pantry.
Why wouldn't you want more storage?
Exactly, and look at all this storage in here. So this is a nice big open pantry, an additional dishwasher, an additional refrigerator.
Yeah, it's pretty popular in a lot of our houses. People will want a large pantry. And we do, you know, not everybody's going to entertain, but a lot of our clients do entertain. And when you have a bunch of dishes, a bunch of stuff like that, sometimes you just want to throw it somewhere and deal with it later. So this is a really good opportunity to do that. Really cool ledge here. It's also for staging and
with under counter lighting. It's all the little touches in a true North home that you will be blown away by, absolutely blown away by. So this is the great room with so many incredible features. Obviously the Josh AI that you talked about. I get so many compliments about the openness, the placement of this. Can you tell us a little bit, Gant, about the design process? Like somebody comes on board with you, they decide that they want to build with True North. What happens? Do they have a pre-built floor plan? Do they get to custom do a floor plan? Tell me a little bit about how that works.
Yeah, the way it works with us, we start with the lot. Pretty much any plan is customized, A, to the land or the property, and then B, to the the owner and what they want. So everything's customized. We don't repeat plans.
That's awesome.
So yeah, it's very custom. This was a super custom house. We had a lot of cool features. It is on a corner. There's really cool benefits to it being on a corner, but there's also some detriments just in terms of your building footprint or your envelope and how you can build the house. So because of that, we had to maximize a lot of things because we had to be further off of one of the main streets than normal. So we just had to make, every inch of this house, count and make it worth it. But
and you did it stunningly well. I mean, houses, and I wouldn't consider this a narrow lot, but because you built a house and a backyard with a pool and a side yard, it could have very easily looked like a bowling alley in here.
Yep.
And just the way that you laid this out, and it's all designed, it doesn't at all. It's fabulous. Tell me a little bit about that TV.
Yeah, so that's a frame TV. It is a framed frame TV. So the frame TVs are super neat. You can have it, kind of go through different TV options or picture options, but it looks like it is actual art, but it's a TV. And then when you want to turn it on to watch sports or something later on, you can change it. But it's a neat feature to have. And like I said, this one has a frame around it.
And I love the balls in the fireplace. I never would have thought about putting anything but logs, but if logs are unless you're burning real logs, why not put something there that's really visually stimulating?
Yeah.
What are these?
They're just ceramic balls. They're specific for burning, so you can't throw just anything in there. So anyways, it's really easy to turn on. You just press the on button and hold it until it clicks on, and then the flame will ignite.
Now, is that on Josh?
That's not.
Okay.
Nope.
Very good. What can't be on Josh? Things like the pool. The pool's not on the. Is it just audio visual?
No, I mean, I don't want to speak to the pool. That may be something you can put on Josh. I don't think fireplaces are integrated at this point in time, but you can do lights. You can do temperature for
Blinds,
your AC.
the blinds.
You can do the blinds. You can do music. You can do TV. I believe you can do garage doors.
Excellent.
Gates. A lot of things. I mean, it's not going to cook for you, but
so it's Alexa's really cool big brother with a few limitations.
Yep.
Okay.
I think that's a good way to describe it. Yep.
Awesome. Anything else you would like to tell us about this fabulous home?
His favorite part.
Yes. What is your favorite
we'll
part?
Go outside.
Yeah.
All right. Look at these sliding doors. Isn't that wonderful?
Yep.
Just gives you so much space.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the angels sing when I come out here as well.
Yeah, so it's really nice to go outside and you get the natural sound from the scuppers coming off of the water wall. But here we have a flush spa. It's flush with the pool. They've set up a few loungers here. I know whenever the clients move in, they're going to kind of redo this, but you have a lounge area, a little, sitting area, good sized spa, scuppers, and then they're going to buy, I think, some of those cool white loungers to put
in the pool. Yeah, I love that.
Pool.
I love that it has two lounge decks in it. And that's the kids' lounge deck.
Yeah, that's for the little guys.
For the little ones.
For the big ones.
And that's for the margarita drinking big ones.
Yep.
Right there.
Yep.
And I love something I really love about this yard is that it's relatively zero maintenance. You have turf on here.
Yep.
You have evergreen plants. So very little water, I would assume, very little water, and very easy.
Right.
Very, very easy.
Yep. So back there, they've got a little, little fire table. They'll put some chairs around there. It's going to be a cool place to hang out in the winter.
Yes. That'd be a hopeful place to hang out in the summer.
Yeah, or the summer.
And then tell us about this fabulous outdoor kitchen.
Yeah, so pretty much all Coyote appliances. You got a good sized grill here. It's got a rotisserie on it, pizza oven, a griddle. Then you've got storage, access panels, access there as well, a trash can, a fridge, a TV. This spot here is going to be a spot where they can store wood, because this is a wood burning pizza oven. Did a kind of a cool accent wall here with tile. And then you've got 3 heaters. You have one here over what I call the kitchen, one here which is kind of more for the dining, so they'll put a dining table over here, and then you have one over the primary, so you have a little sitting area in the winter where you can have heat.
And it's really enclosed from the wind, so it's really usable 365 days out of the year.
Yep.
Even if it's raining.
Even if it's raining.
And look at how beautiful. Tell me about the color of this. I get so many compliments on the color of this. It's just it's a beautiful ash. Is it the same as the ones inside?
It is.
Is it the same stain?
Yep, same
just
stain.
a different wood?
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Just different wood, different species, and sourced in different places. But we refer to this as a car siding material, but it's a pine, and you can stain it in a bunch of different colors. But try to keep things not too dark, not too light. Really try to keep it in tune with kind of the Midtown kind of feel for the neighborhood.
It all flows so beautifully together. I'm honored to have been able to be here at this house, and thank you so much for your time.
Thank you,
it's been a pleasure. Looking forward to selling a lot of these and making a lot of people's dreams come true.
There you go. Yeah, thank you.
Thanks again, Gant.
Thanks.
they do is completely amazing. This house, I told you it was graded Homes Week. This house got second place. Another house they did in Owasso, which I'm going to do a walkthrough to, got first place. But truly a fantastic builder with amazing service and client relationships. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tour. And again, if you're thinking about making that move to Tulsa, Oklahoma, Midtown Tulsa, or any of our surrounding suburbs like Owasso or Jinx or Broken Arrow, reach out and give us a call so we can show you around town and help you make that seamless move to Tulsa, Oklahoma.